their job should be farmers. If they're not farmers, then they're not qualified. So we have to teach farmers so that once they go back to their own respective farms, they know how to manage their own farms already.
So yung ano naman po, yung hindi sila farmers, so anong trabaho na or training na ibinibigay po ninyo?
We are exposing them to education. So if they are not farmers anymore, they want to continue with the education, we provide them formal education. If they are, if their aptitude is good for say agro-industrial, say automotive, we have a transportation section here where these prisoners undergo training, on-the-job training for automotive mechanics, and of course the rest are involved in handicraft.
So, in short, lahat pala na dito na sentence na.
Oo, lahat sentence.
So, hindi under sa inyo yung mga wala pang sentensya?
Hindi pa. They're not qualified to stay here.
So,
They have to be sentenced first.
Maganda po yung ginawa ni Superintendent dahil ang ginawa nila para hindi makapag-isip na hindi maganda yung mga inmates, talagang tinitraining nila sa lahat ng kung sinong talaga bit sa kanyang trabaho o sa
At saka maganda talaga, partner, dahil in the first place, this is already the third time na nandito si Superintendent na assign sa atin. Kaya ibig sabihin, maganda talagang pamamalakad.
There is one practice in Mexico which I am trying to pattern. You know, in Mexico, they have this policy of no skill, no release program.
Ay, ganun ba?
So, before I sign any recommendation for release here, I see to it that fellow has a skill learned here before I affix my signature for recommendation. So, virtually, in effect, I am patterning the entire system here is that of Mexico, where they have an effective program there in prison called No Skill, No Release Program. So over here, they are expected, even compelled for that matter, to learn a skill or two before they are to be recommended for release. And that's good for the free community, because once a person is released with a skill, he will not go back to crime anymore. He will just practice his skill and he earns. And,
maganda.
Kung yan ang skill niya, yung crime talagang hindi maganda.
Hindi maganda. So, he has to do away with that skill.
Nalaman natin na talagang tinitraining talaga yung mga dito, mga inmates para paglabas, may hanap buhay na rin. Kasi ang iba dyan dahil sa initang ulo, walang trabaho. So, ngayon, nandito na sila sa kulungan, kapagkaroon sila ng kung anong dapat na trabaho.
At saka, partner, hindi mo ba alam na mayroong mga inmates dito na ayaw nang lumabas?
Oo, nalaman po namin yan. Kasi ang iba naman ayaw nang bumalik po sa kanilang lugar. Kasi dito po, may mga trabaho na daw sila.
Comfortable pa sila.
Kasi kung doon daw kung babalik sa kanilang lugar, yun ang nalalaman ko, na wala namang tatanggap sa kanila pag malaman na nakapagaling sila sa kulungan. Samantala dito, may
hanap buhay.
Lalong-lalo na yung mga walang families outside. At saka dito comfortable sila, may trabaho pa sila, may sweldo sila. Talagang gusto nila magstay dito.
At saka yung nandito, yung may mga bahay na po dito, nakikita ko. So magstay sila dito hanggang sa ma-release
sila.
kung ayaw din nila umalis.
Kung ayaw nila, talaga pinapalabas.
Bale, ganito ang situation Okay. Ang judicial system natin, in the process of convicting a person, would issue a sentence to be served in the minimum and in the maximum. So a person, say for instance, for a crime of homicide, will be sentenced for a minimum of 6 years up to 12 years maximum. If he do good, if the fellow is good, he'll be released on the 6th year. He need not serve the remaining up to 12 years. But some prisoners here wanted to serve their time fully up to the 12th
Yes,
year.
yes.
So that they could, save so much so that once they are released, they have something, some capital, seed to work on.
So, tolerated yung ganyan.
They deny because this is the service, they release here on parole.
Yeah.
If a person does not want, he can deny. Say for instance, the parole board will say to a prisoner, "Oh, you are released by serving the minimum. You are already released on parole." The person can say, "No, sir, I can serve out to the maximum.
Yes.
I don't want to be paroled because once paroled, I have no job. I can easily be picked up and once again commit another crime." So there are cases.
Meron ganun, sir?
Yeah, yan yung sinasabi nyo, ayaw lumaya.
Yung nga eh.
Pero yung right after they have served the full 12 years, they release. No one wants to be in prison in the first place. But some people wanted their release deferred for a specific period. And that period supposed to be the expiration of the period that they're supposed to serve time. So most of our releases here would border along expiration of sentence, not on parole anymore.
May nabanggit ka kanina na may nakulong dito 95 years old.
Meron. No.
Napakataas naman. 95 years old.
In Muntinlupa, there is even one fellow we received, age 105. So,
Nakulong pa po.
nakulong pa. They committed the crime nearly at that age.
Okay.
But if a person is supposed to serve time and he reaches that age of 70, he's supposed to be released already.
Yes, kasi I have learned lately na at the age of 70, if you have already served your penalty, palagay natin for 20 years, after 5 years, you reach the age of 70,
Pwede na.
Yeah, yung ano ko.
Ang iba naman, hindi na daw sila makukulong pag age of 70.
Hindi.
Ngayon na kinaklarify ko lang kasi.
Hindi, sabihin mo naman sa kanila, tingnan natin.
Kaya inano ko, yung 95 years old, may nakulong pa.
Before
may 105
May 100. Before the age of 70, a person is convicted. Once he reached the age of 70, he could bargain for his release on that basis for age, for humanitarian consideration. But if a person is admitted more than 70 or 70, he committed the crime, he will have to serve time for that period.
Nakaklaro lang natin. Baka nagkakamalian sila.
Seniority in age does not bar a person from serving time.
Pag nagkakamali ka, talagang pagdusahan mo yun.
Meron ganun.
So, sa ating partner, anong maano natin kay Brad dito? Mag-last message or what?
Yung
Parting words ni...
may tanong pa ako. Dahil may programa sila dito na yung mga inmates nila, may mga exercise, may mga sayaw. Saan po din yung nakopya yan?
Hindi naman kasi hindi naman matter of copying, it's part of our program.
Okay.
Now,
originality talaga.
Hindi, ang Cebu had this visitor who took pictures of that program and uploaded it in YouTube.
Yeah.
That's why it would appear that's only Cebu doing that. When as a matter of fact, it's a regular feature.
Ganun ba?
In the same manner that all offices, government offices, every Monday there's flag ceremony.
Yes.
He took pictures of one agency having a flag ceremony. Now it would appear that that's the only agency having flag ceremony, when that in fact is a regular feature of all offices. In the same manner that Cebu, somebody uploaded an exercise conducted, when in fact that's supposed to be ideally a program to be observed by all jails and prisons for that matter. So it's common, except that what's uncommon there is that somebody tried to feature that and projected it.
So pwede naman siguro natin, Superintendent, na kuna ng mga inmates dito na sumasayaw.
Pwede sa atin kung forward natin sa YouTube. Why don't we do that?
We have a all-female band over there at Mindanao. I mean, at the correctional facility.
All-female band?
All-female band. There is also dancers. But over here, some of the prisoners that we have trained, exposed in programs, in bands, music, at the same time in dancing, they're spread out on the farms. So if you want to take pictures